Hello guys, my name is Shubham. Today I'll be showing you the important thing about string. So how to use string? How to use strings in Python? Let's learn first about strings. So string is a collection of similar or different data type like A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what we can do with string is since it is a collection of characters or any data type, what we can do is whatever the input that will be read by the user. For example, if you will be if someone will be inserting the value like hello, okay, then the string value will be, let me print this out also. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll input the value like hello and I'll be printing hello. So what is this? Whatever the value that will be entering into Python by default, even if it is an integer value, it'll be treated as a string. So how to know whether it is string or integer? Let's learn about the type of the data. So what is a string? String here is a variable. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll go here, I'll execute it, I'll enter one. So what is one? If we can see, this is a class of type string value. So what is string means? It means the value which we have inserted is kind of a type of string. Now let's learn some features about string. String is a collection of characters. Hello world. So how to use string? In order to use string, where we'll be using string? So what are the various operations that we can perform with string? So let's see the various operations that we can do with string. First is concatenation, first is multiplication. So if I'll do this string into 4, if I'll execute this, I'll get hello 4 times. That is what operation, that is what multiplication of this string will give you. Okay, and if I'll do string plus string, string plus string, let's see what I'll get. I'll get what? I'll get the output as hello hello, means this is called concatenation. So what we can do with string, we can add the string, means concatenate the string, or we can multiply the string by 4. That is what it means. Whether you want to multiply it or you want to use it for some other purpose, that is what these are the operations of string. Okay, let's learn the more features, let's learn more features of string. In order to get the last element of a string, what we need to do is we need to give -1. Okay, let's comment this out. We don't need this right now. Okay, let's comment it out. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll execute this, I'll be getting my 0, which is O. See, hello last element is O, so I'll be getting what? O. And then let's start with the part of if I'll do -2, I'll get L, which is the second last element. So these are the ways with which we can use string. If I want to get the reverse of string, I'll be getting OLEH. So in order to get the reverse, what we can do colon colon -1 and get the output. This is what this is what string operation means. Okay, so there are various functions, which is used to do manipulations with the input that user will be giving. For example, if I want to convert all the letter into uppercase, if I want to convert all the letter into uppercase, what I'll do, string dot upper, if I'll do string dot upper, I'll be getting hello, which is a capital letter, right? So this is what we can do. Consider like if some string is capital letter and I want to convert into lower letter, all the elements to be lower letter, so what I'll do is string dot lower. So if I'll do it, what I'll be getting, I'll be getting all the elements to be lowercase. Okay, these are there are some functions which we can use to get the values. Now there is something called capitalize, string dot capitalize. So what capitalize will do? String dot capitalize, let's see string dot capitalize. If I'll do capitalize, first element will be capital and then other elements after the first element will be small. So these are there's some features of string. Okay, now what is the special feature? See, string, remember this word which is called string is immutable. So what is immutability? Immutable immutable So what is immutability? Immutability means we cannot initialize the value of, consider like I want to change the first element. So what I'll do, I'll get the index. Okay, first let's learn about how to get the how to print the first element of a string. In order to print the first element of a string, what we need to do is we need to give index 0. So let's start with this. We will be getting h here. Okay, let me comment this out so that we will not have any confusions. Okay, so if I'll execute this, I'll be getting h, and if I'll do -1, what I'll be getting, second last element, means last element. I'll be getting last element. If I do colon -1, I'll be getting all the element except the last element. So these are the indexing part. Okay, what we can do, see, we learned what we learned. In order to get the first element, we need to give the index of first element. Okay, now if I want to change the string, then what we can do is, we can do like this. We can do like this: first 0 is equals to 99. So what I can do is like k. Okay, so first element will be, it is now kilo, but this is not possible. If I'll give this, I'll be getting what, I'll be getting error, because the string is immutable. It cannot be assigned, it cannot be changed. String object does not support item assignment, so we will be getting type error. This will be the error which we will be getting when we will be trying to initialize the value of a like change the value of a string. Okay, now we learned about immutability factor. Let's learn more about something called slicing. So in order to get the content of a string, like if I want to get some out input from the user, then I'll be reading that as a string. Now if I want to get the content, some part of continuous content from the string, what should I do? I'll be using something called slicing. So what is slicing? Slicing means, consider like we have a string, and then if I want to get the first element and till second element, if I'll do this, I'll get HEL. So this will go till 2, 0, 0, and then 1, and then 2. 3 is the 3 is not included in this. 3 is excluded. Okay, consider like I want to print last 3 elements. So what I'll do? 0 1 2 3. So 3 I'll give, and then I'll 0 1 2 3 4 5. So I'll give here 6. If I'll do this, if I'll execute this, let's see what we'll get. We'll get LOH, which is the last three elements of this string. Now if I'll not give anything here, it will go till last, we'll get the same output. And if I'll not give anything here, it will start from the top, so it will be hello. So this is what string means. String will help us in getting, so whatever the input that we are getting from the user, whether it is integer value, whether it is a data value, like some floating point value, anything we want to use, it's kind of a like sequence of character. Okay, either as a literal constant or some kind of variable. Okay, we can do like this. And now let's learn more about string part, which is like, okay, so if I want to, what we have learned here is, see, this string literals, how do we know whether the string is particular data type is a string? In order to know if it is inside a single quote or if it is inside a double quote, both means the string. If we, even if there is no difference, square bracket is used to access the element of the string. That is the meaning of getting the value of a string. Okay, like we have a lot of programming language. Okay, in programming language also, in Python also, we have array of bytes of all those Unicode characters. Okay, that will be doing what, like, we don't have character data type. Okay, a single character is simply a string with length 1 in Python. That is what Python string means. Okay, and there are several functions, methods that we can perform with string, whether it is upper, whether it is lower, is upper, is lower, checking the upper, checking lower, and then replace function. So these are the functions and these are the uses of string that we can do. And in order to get the value, as we have learned, in order to get the value, we have to use something called input button. Now at last, which I would, whatever the point which I would like to tell you is, even if you'll give in single quotes or even if you'll give in double quotes, okay, the value of this will be treated as a string, either hello or either single quote or double quote. Okay, so this is what, this is the way of using a string. And like, in order to get what I gave you is brief introduction about string part, how to use string. Thank you and have a nice day.